Okay, alright guys, so I'm not going to be doing this intro in a happy manner or anything like that. If you guys have my Snapchat, I'm not going to be doing any plugging in this video, but, you know, I'm just saying my Snapchat because it's a part of the story, basically. But no, if you do have my Snapchat, you obviously saw last night that I posted a snap saying how, you know, something important is happening in my life that I will never ever forget for the rest of my life, and that I also will be, you know, absent off of social media. I have no idea if there's going to be a video up tomorrow for you guys, but, you know, I have no idea. I have to make a decision. I know for sure that I'll be staying off Snapchat for a while and just be with family and stuff. Let me just eat my grapes. Still staying to my New Year's resolution, eat grapes. Yeah. So if you guys can't tell by the title already, oh, and if you guys are wondering, how come you uploaded a video yesterday? It was more of a happy matter and everything. It was actually hours before everything happened, and I didn't even go to school today because of this reason. So, long story short, last night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, my grandma, in my mom's side, died. Now, she's been suffering from cancer for years. And, you know, she's watching me right now making this video from above. And she was such a great woman. My dad's side of the family, my grandma from my dad's side of the family died like 3 years ago. I'm not gonna say I didn't really care, but I didn't really feel as much as I did with this one. My grandma, my dad's mom, she died from, I believe, either heart disease or something that has to do with her liver, but either way she, you know, died. It was during Ramadan, and yeah. And obviously I felt sad, you know, especially I felt sad for my dad that, you know, he had lost someone so close to him. But for some apparent reason, I feel like maybe because I wasn't very close, I'll make a full video about it, about, you know, me and my dad's like true relationship, and how, you know, why I wasn't that close with, you know, my dad's mom or his family to be particular. Let me start everything from the beginning. I believe it was the end of 2016. It was like December, like almost up to New Year's, when we found out that my grandma from my mom's side of the family has cancer. My mom's she's very smart. Honestly, I love my mom for this because she could teach me a lot of things about life and whatever it may be. But my mom was the only person, you know, in the family, especially like my aunts and my uncles, didn't even notice this, and they literally lived with my grandma 24/7. My mom would, like, we would always video chat with my grandma. We would always, you know, video chat with my aunts, my uncles, everybody. And so she was getting yellow a little bit. She was getting a little bit more skinnier, and she was barely eating. She was eating the way she was always, like the way she would eat 3 meals a day all the time, like any normal person would. And so my mom was noticing something really different. I didn't really notice it either, and that's why I'm like, whoa, that's pretty crazy that my mom noticed it but no one else did. So my mom was noticing that she was getting skinnier, which was true. We just thought maybe she was eating less, you know, because that's what happens when, you know, some people, when they eat less, they get skinnier, obviously. scientific fact. But my mom was noticing it, and she was like, yo, take her to the doctor. There's probably, most likely something wrong with her. They did blood tests, they did this and this and that to, you know, the test that you would usually do to the doctor. The thing is that my grandma, she hates the doctor. She despises it. That's one thing I love about her, is that, you know, she acts like a total kid, because, you know, I feel like I'm guessing this is why I have such a bond with my grandma, because, you know, like I could play around with her and stuff. With my dad's mom, she was never really like that. She was more serious, but that story, I'll leave it for another time. So yeah, they took her to the doctor, and they found out she has 2 types of cancers, I believe. Colon cancer, definitely. And I think it was lung cancer, I'm not quite sure. By the way, my grandma never smoked. She never drank. She never did drugs, like never. She would never do that stuff. Like, she was mainly at home. She literally gave birth for the first time when she was 14 years old. 14. And she has 6 beautiful children. I sound like I'm older than my aunts and uncles, but she has 6 beautiful children. 3 boys, which obviously are my uncles, and 3 girls, which one of them is my mom, obviously, and 2 of them are my aunts. She was gonna die one day. This was going to happen, whether we like it or not. It's just, we were finding the time that God will, you know, make that happen. And she's looking at me right now making this video. I wonder what she's thinking about all this. But you guys are probably wondering, when did you see your grandma die right before your eyes? My mom wanted to see my grandma. So today, my mom is already in Morocco right now. And you guys are probably wondering, oh, who's like here, who's like, you know, because like obviously it's against the law for me to stay by myself, especially for more than a week. One of my mom's great friends decided to come and, you know, stay with us for a few weeks till, you know, my mom returns. And why am I not there, you may ask? Well, school. And why did I not go to school today? Honestly, I told my mom, I was like, and once I slept at like 2 a.m. because of all this. And 2, I have to wake up at 5 a.m. And my mom was like, you know what? You're not gonna get 3 hours of sleep. That's insane. You're not going to school tomorrow. So honestly, I was happy that I didn't go to school, but at the same time, I'm like, Mom, can I just come with you? She said no, because I got school tomorrow, and she just want, you know, I don't know, man. I just feel really upset that I wasn't able to go and see her. I wasn't able to see her for the last time, you know. The last time I saw her was last summer in September, and you know, I took a few pictures of her, but you know, thinking about the fact that I won't be able to see her ever again just really freaking sucks. It hurts, man. The crazy part is that my mom was gonna go today anyways, because my aunt, she even said, she was like, yo, you need to come down here right now because she's getting worse and worse every single day. Come here before it's too late. And it's like God didn't want my mom to see my grandma in person. I don't know, it feels really weird. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, but it's like, why? Like, my mom was literally about to go tonight. Like, she was gonna be home. I was gonna go to school today. Everything was gonna be all right and fine. And my mom was gonna go see her today. She's already there right now because she had to get, you know, reschedule her flight to this morning because she was like, no, this can't be happening. I have to go see her right now. She has to take another 8-hour flight to go and see my grandma before, you know, they put her underground. And just thinking about the fact that we won't, like, I'm going to Morocco this summer, like I do every summer, and thinking about the fact that it's gonna be so quiet. Damn. It's going to be silent. I can't wrap my head around it. My grandma, she was such a good person. She really was. That she's been wanting to see my mom. Grandma, she kept calling for my mom, she kept calling my mom's name, and we're like, what the heck? This is crazy. I still can't believe this has happened. I still can't. What? This is real? Is this real life? I keep pinching myself. I'm like, is this actually real life? Like, my grandma's dead? My grandma's not alive anymore? My grandma's not here anymore? I literally can't wrap my head around it, guys. Thinking about the fact that you're gonna go back to, you know, to Morocco. Like, when I go back to Morocco, I just can't stop thinking that I won't see my grandma on that couch anymore. She always sits there and just watches TV all day. That was like her daily routine. Wakes up, eats breakfast, watches TV. People will come over, drink some tea, eat some cake, sweets. This is still insane. This is crazy to think about. Oh man, life sucks, man. Guys, just a little life lesson. Be with your family. Because my mom, she regrets even coming to America. I wouldn't say regret, but you know, she's made a really good life for me and my brother, so that's a plus about coming here to America. But the reason why I said that is because life is too short, man. Life is too short. You know, I just remember, like, it feels just like yesterday, a few years ago. You know, I was just in the couch chilling with my grandma, and everybody, you know, laughing, having fun. And me and my uncle would always bother her, like, fool around with her and stuff. And I'll try to see if I can, you know, put little memoir together about, you know, us. I wrote songs about her, but be with your family, man. Seriously. And if you're trying to create the life that my mom was creating, do it. You know what I mean? Life is too short. Live every day to the fullest. And I'm serious about that. That's why I try to do every single day. I try to do something different every single day. And just thinking, oh my god, man. Still, just thinking about my grandma. I literally saw her dead. My mom was video chatting with the family back home, and literally I see my dead grandma. Like, her whole face is white, she's super cold, just like, you know, a dead body would be. Yeah, like, I legit, like, saw my dead grandma. Like, she's dead right in front of me, and I even cried even more. I'm like, why? Like, cancer sucks, man. It really does. The funny thing is that my mom could have it because it's in her genes now. It's crazy. It really is. Once again, be with your family every single day. Tell them you love them. If you don't have a good relationship with them, trust me, you're going to regret it. You're going to be like, damn, bro, I wish I said I love you to them, because they could be gone within a second. It's really shocking to me because I did not expect her last day would be yesterday. I really didn't expect it. By the time you guys are watching this, it'll be 2 days, but I really, really did not expect seeing my dead grandma. And seeing a dead body, period, just gives me the goosebumps, and thinking about that freaks me out, bro. Thinking about one day, that's going to be me, that's going to be me. One day we're all gonna die, and I keep trying to be positive about it, but you know, it just hurts a lot. And I know a lot of you guys obviously been through something like this, and if you haven't, cherish those moments that you have with your mom, your dad, your family members, because one day, that person's heart is going to stop, literally stop. And one day they won't be able to breathe anymore, they'll be underground, and you won't see them again. And hopefully, if we all, inshallah, go to heaven, you will see them again. At the same time, I'm happy because she's in a better place right now. You have no idea. Every night she would try to go to sleep, and my aunts don't have any sleep because they're trying to make my grandma comfortable. Like, she'd be like, oh, my neck hurts over here, can you flip me to the other side? Because she couldn't flip herself to the other side. So I'm just saying, my grandma is now rested. She's finally rested. She used to see these a few days before her death, I would say last week. She would see these 2 white pigeons, kind of like angels. She'd be like, look at the 2 pigeons, they're talking to me, they're talking in my ear. If you guys don't know, in my book, I'm Muslim, in my book, in the Quran, that's supposed to be a good sign. That means that my grandma is now in heaven. Another thing, that same day that my grandma died, my aunt, she told me, my aunt is always with her, my great-grandma, which is my grandma's mom, came to visit her. Obviously, my great-grandma, she's obviously dead, rest in peace, but my grandma, she saw her, she was like, oh my god, is that you? And she was literally talking, like, she wasn't talking to anybody, she was talking to her mom, which means she's finally rested with her mom. And it's crazy. I've never dealt with something like this before. It literally feels unreal. I've never dealt with such loss. I've lost a few friends, but they're still alive. But this kind of loss I've never lost before. Guys, I know this wasn't some happy, entertaining video. I don't know if I'm going to be uploading tomorrow at all. I don't really know. I think this is the time to be with family. I'm going to try to just upload a few videos that I have done before. And they're going to be happy ones, they're going to be light-hearted ones. But yeah, I still can't believe I can't get the image of my dead grandma's body in my head. I can't. But yeah, see you tomorrow. Hopefully. I don't know. If you guys want to talk to me, or if you guys want to talk about anything, just follow me. All my links will be down in the description down below.